All right, boys, here's a would you rather for you. Last year, I had a stupid one-night stand with... This is from Megan, who's great, by the way. Last year, I had a stupid one-night stand with a waiter from my cousin's wedding and took him to the room I was sharing with my parents. So while they were at the wedding party downstairs, me in my drunken state thought it was a good idea to have a shag in the same room, not thinking they would walk in. We were having a great time. We were doing it doggy style, and then he just said, "Your dad's looking at me." I told him to shut up, and he said, "Seriously?" I looked up, and my dad was just staring at me. I wanted to die. But because I was drunk, I told him to carry on after my dad walked out in disgust. Next thing I know, my mum come in shouting and well and truly put a stop to the shagging. So I want to know, would you rather walk in on your parents having sex or them walking on you having sex? Megan, the would you rather is not the fun bit. The story is my favourite bit.
I must have read that in the email or something because I felt like we'd done that before, but we haven't, have we?
No, you must have read it.
I must have read it, yeah. Yeah, I mean, my dad has walked in on me once before. I think we mentioned that recently.
Yeah, my dad's walked in on me. You take that embarrassment of not seeing your parents bang anytime. I don't care what position you're doing, whether you're role playing that you're an international fucking gigolo like Vance Arnold, you know, and you're doing the finance on a.
I don't want to walk in on my parents.
Family account.
It's worse walking in on your mum, I think.
Oh yeah, because
she's taken it,
especially because our mums have died, so they've got that special like.
Yeah, they've been dug up. Too far.
Cha! He's lost his rhythm there.
Didn't expect it. It was already pretty harsh. Didn't expect it. Miss your mum.
Yeah. Yeah, don't want to walk in on my dad. I find it awkward enough when I use my dad's phone for something and I see the porn he was looking at on his internet app.
Mad,
oh no. Really?
Dwarves everywhere.
No. Mm-hmm. Your dad's into dwarf porn.
I probably shouldn't put that out there. That was a joke. Yeah.
The thing about digging mums up, I mean, that can roll with, but like, yeah.
Hey. Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times, and you just never want to think about your dad.
I would never use my dad's phone if that was the case. I'd be like, well, that was a one-time deal, and I'll go without Google for this instance. Yeah. Going to a wedding and getting so pie-eyed that you're like, I'm going to fuck a waiter. And we've all worked in the bar. We've all been barmen, and like that's the dream, in it, to be.
What, fucking bridesmaids?
To just have a hot, promiscuous, like, oh, these fucking knobheads on the dance floor. But you've been serving drinks all night, and I like you. What do you want to do? Do you want to come to this room? Like, as a member of staff, you're like, that's the dream.
Yeah.
I watched a lad that I worked with at the Hyena Comedy Club when back in the day get offered a threesome by two girls that had come in drinking, and he was a good-looking lad. And he was quite straight-laced, and they were being really confident with him. And I think this wasn't their first rodeo. And they were like pretty openly like, what time do you finish? We will stay and drink with you, and we will take you home. And he was like, I don't, and they were enjoying that he wasn't into it.
Shit house.
And there was at least 3 other members of staff, including me, going, if he doesn't do it, I will. And they were like, yeah, they honestly didn't even break eye contact for anyone else. They knew that all the staff were talking about this now because this had been going on for a while. They were drinking at the bar downstairs for a while. They didn't care that people were like, have you heard? Fucking Matt on the bar downstairs has had 2 girls proposition him for a threesome and he's saying no. So that all the staff were like accidentally on purpose making their way around, cleaning glasses around them, like, fucking hell, the fit. And they knew it was going on. And then the lads were like, hey, if he won't, we will. And they were like, no, that's not the game. And he didn't.
Oh, you shithouse.
They were cute as well.
You bet.
A couple
that
of years,
waiter one, by the way,
older.
That waiter one. That's a little role play fancy I'd be into. You know, if I was at like a wedding with my missus, I'd go and change out of me fucking best man suit, because obviously I'm the best man if I'm going to a wedding, obviously. Right. And I'd put a fucking waiter thing on and just start bringing her bevies. And then when she's like, what are you doing? Because I wouldn't tell her. And then I'd be like, role play. Yeah. I'm going to fuck you.
You've got to pre-agree the role play.
No.
Yeah.
Just just like let her get onto it.
Do you know how unsexy it would be when you've dressed in the wrong uniform because you didn't know what uniform the staff were wearing? The first point, all the staff are like, and then the supervisor comes over. Excuse me, you can't be behind here, and you're getting like a taboo and lemonade. Like, shut up! I'm sorry, we don't accept that kind of card. You're gonna have to pay another way. And you've got the manager going, you're gonna have to get off the bar, mate. You don't work here. Shut up. I take payments in all types of. We take Visa,
No, but like
debit,
if the manager's
MasterCard.
pissed off,
Boom, boom, juice.
if the manager's pissed off, then I could like role play being sacked. Do you know what I mean? And then that's why I can drink with her for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Don't even want to work here anyway, and then you throw something at it and go,
Yeah. Do you think that's a girl's fantasy to fuck an unemployed waiter? What I really want to shag is an unemployed member of a Holiday Inn staff.
Yeah, just like some women like to see strength from a man, don't they?
And others
Yeah.
like to see the vulnerability of unemployment.
Yeah, exactly.
Brexit is sexy.
It's about getting the balance.
Yeah.
So telling the manager, hey, don't even want the job anyway. I'd fucking smash your head in if I wanted to.
You literally don't work here, sir.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Now that I've told you to fuck off.
And that's when the father of the bride comes up. Excuse me, it's your speech. It's your best man speech. What the fuck are you doing in a Weatherspoon
I'll
uniform?
deal with you in a minute, John.
The most complicated role play ever. Adam's trying to fulfill his duties as best man while getting sacked and banging his missus who has no idea what the fuck's going on. Come on, bro.